It's like I feel freaked out. Hi guys, welcome. My name is Moon. Today we're gonna play Don't Open Your Eyes. Exciting. Okay. It's getting late. My eyelids have begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. I leave aside the book I've been reading and look out my window. The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gears of my brains are producing much sound. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. My sight veers towards the hallway outside my door. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I'd know, since I made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest details, but tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of gargantuan beast. Logically thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just a hallway. But I don't want to look at it. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. In my room, there's a bed. In my room, there's a wardrobe. In my room, there's pictures framed on the wall. In my room is part of myself. My room is part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. For someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes. Having my eyes closed make no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want to find, because in this room, I know how everything looks. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. What's that sound? Are those footsteps? No, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. But it's getting closer. And closer. I kind of want to open my eyes. And closer. And closer. They are gone. Right. There's no way someone could be here.
Hey. Open your eyes.
Do I open my eyes? Yes. I open my eyes. There's nothing there. Okay, so okay, cool. I think we got one ending. Is this one? No.
Open your eyes. Look at me.
I do my best to ignore the
Why
voice.
won't you look at me? Where are your manners? If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them? Is that how it is?
I can feel someone breathing over my ear. It's
I will
cold.
share a secret with you.
It's actually a little bit
I
creepy.
have never seen myself before. I don't know if my face is ugly. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't know if I'm even here. That is why I need you to open your eyes, so you can tell me how I look. But I'm also shy, so I might hide the moment you do. You won't find me anywhere, and soon you will forget like a faded dream. I know you're not asleep. You listen with those tiny fingers of yours. They look so fragile, like I could almost grab them,
I feel something caress my ear.
put my fingers around them,
This is kind of creepy.
and tear them off. If I do, will you scream?
What?
Will I hear your voice? It was a joke. I'm joking. Don't be scared.
Dude.
Hey, how do you think my eyes? When our gazes
Oh.
finally meet, what will you find? Answer me.
They look
They
lost.
look lost.
Aww.
That may be so. I am never sure of where I am. My days consist of wandering about aimlessly, searching for something. I worry that if I'm not paying attention, what I'm searching for will slip away. The thought terrifies me. It terrifies me so much. So
It's
I
kinda
always
sad.
keep my eyes peeled, even if there's nothing to see. That way, nothing will slip away. No matter where it goes, and no matter where it hides,
Where it hides.
no matter how terrifying the world might be, no matter the countless terrible things I witnessed by mistake in the process, no matter what, I will never blink. I will forever be confused by the worlds around me. I will forever be lost. But what is that something that I'm searching for? It's been so long since my wandering began. I can no longer recall the feelings that drove me to it. What is it? Is it something I can hold? Is it a being of flesh and bones?
This is kind of creepy. I'm not
Is
gonna
it
lie.
nearby? Is it you? Hey, have you ever looked so fervently for something that you end up losing yourself in the process? Have you? These eyes, are these my eyes?
Yes.
A good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes
No.
so you won't look at me.
No.
Even though your eyes are so pretty, I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh, round like pearls and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
It sounds so creepy. A breath of air caressed my
It's
eyelashes.
fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent. People are good at closing their doors. Do you know what a door is? Of course you know. You have one. Right there, at the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out. The bad can be anything. A bad person. A bad smell. A fart. And sometimes, me.
So does he tells us that he's
I
bad?
can't open doors. I find them tricky. Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart? And what happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me? Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses, because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out.
That's kind
It
of
fills
creepy.
me with the need to go in. So
Hmm.
I search for a crevice, across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt.
His neck is a little bit long.
I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, awake, as if expecting me. But you won't look at me, even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that? Are you afraid? Do I scare you?
Kinda, yeah.
No, that can't be it. We have been chatting for so long. You haven't chased me out. That means you won't. So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
Something moves over my bedsheet.
you would reciprocate and grasp it. I'm sure your hands are warm. So very warm. Because people are always warm. Hey, how do my hands look when my warmth finally meets yours? How will it feel?
I think he was cold, right?
Answer me.
They look tired.
They look tired. That may be so. These
Dude.
fingers of mine have touched so many things. They are always stretching forwards, reaching out for something. The tip of my finger stands over the surfaces that I travel, and their sensations reach the core of my brain. Be it the softness of the first spring flowers, or the roughness of a wall made out of rubbish, caressing, grabbing, clawing, no matter the time of day, no matter if I'm awake or asleep, as if they had a mind of their own. Even now, they clutch onto the fabric of your bed sheets. They like how these thousands of threads intertwine with each other. The rustle of fabric against fabric, of skin against skin is irresistible. They want more. They
I
want
don't know.
to feel closer. To have it between them and around them. More and more and more. Sometimes, however, they can't reach as far as they'd like. That's when I lend a hand. I take over and stretch. 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 And they grow. Maybe just the length of a fingernail every time. But they grow. Just so they can reach out, clutch what they want, and then throw it aside, discarded, and forgotten. That's why they are tired. Because they never stop seeking. And most likely, never will. Hey, have you ever stretched your fingers to grab a hold of something important, only to learn that it's been long out of your grasp?
Ugh.
Have you?
I remain
These
silent.
hands. Are these my hands?
Yes.
Good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
No.
So you won't look at me, even though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar. No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin. Oh,
No,
It
that's
has
a
been
heart.
long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look. But it's not like anyone will do.
I'm not going to.
If it did, then it would be oh so easy. Since I could show myself to everyone at once. Every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question, someone will answer. There's no doubt about it. But it might not be the answer I wish for. Since I don't want to be judged, I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different. If it's you,
Ugh.
it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me.
This is kind of
We
creepy.
can both be fulfilled. Just thinking about it, it makes me feel
Not like this.
something. I cannot describe it
It's like I feel
I am
freaked
not good.
out.
with words. There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either. And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did. Simply because they could. It is weird to remember. Because it makes me think of why I want to be seen. And I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon, once you open your eyes. There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me. And you finally take those bed sheets off your body. And you inspect every crevice of mine. And you finally open those tight lips of yours to let me hear what I am, and to maybe even give me a name. It makes me feel, but I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey, what does my expression look like when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other? Answer me.
Oh, it's a cheerful smile.
Smile.
Oh, I
That may
took
be
it
so.
because I wanted to make it creepy, and I think a smiling with those types of eyes would be
It would only
creepy.
make sense for the end of this journey to bring me joy.
definitely creepy.
It has been so long. I can no longer remember where it all began. But who's to say it had a beginning? Maybe the starting point is that faint memory. The earliest one I can recall. I was walking, and for some reason, it was daytime. I rarely travel during the daytime, only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have believed that was the case. But it's strange. Since the place I was walking through was a city, one full of people, I couldn't see them. But I knew they were there. hiding in the shadows, with their backs against the dirt, completely motionless, completely silent, living in wait of their deaths. And what's more, none dared to look at me.
Because you're creepy.
Did they even know I was there? Maybe they did not care. All I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the hidden inhabitants of that settlement. They were like me, living in fear of what others might think. And who's to say I wasn't one of them?
I feel like it's kind of ironic that they're actually saying that the person who taught them to speak weren't that good at speaking either. But then they're using a lot of, do I want to say fancy words or long words when they're talking, as if they were being quite intellectual. So it's kind of interesting, that kind of nuance that they say that and then speaking in the way that they do.
Maybe I spent my days as part of the scenery as well. And one day I decided to go for a walk that hasn't yet found its end. It's my earliest memory, and my most joyful one. No experience afterwards had made me want to smile more than that. So if you say I am smiling, then surely that's how it must be. But tonight, I'm not joyful. So if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth. Hey, have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face, when in reality, you're feeling anything but? Have you?
Yes. I remain
This
silent.
expression is this. My expression. I
Yes.
see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my... And this
Oh, shit.
is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features, and you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you, one born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left. You need to make sure of the truth. It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
I want to... It's the game says don't open your eyes. I want to see what happened. Oh, actually, let's take no first to get through the game, and then we can go back here and open our eyes at the very last stage.
No. I see. I understand. No, it's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions. No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else. No, that is a lie. Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me. Not even once. Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once. Not even once. Did you open your eyes? Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch. At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head. You haven't opened your mouth, but you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can, and I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are like me. We are the same. You too look for what's not there. You too reach out for what might hurt you. And you too are a liar. The type that shows one thing and feels another. But you made a mistake. I know you're lying, because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong. I am not what you said I am. These eyes, these hands, this expression. They aren't mine. Maybe they are yours, but I do not care. Not anymore. Open your eyes.
I can't do anything else.
I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not. And that's all you did. So now, you will open your eyes and see me for what I truly am. You said so, remember? That in this room, you know how everything looks. It was those words that brought me here. So you have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time. Open your eyes.
I can't choose anything else.
Open your eyes.
I want to do no this time. And then I will do yes last time.
You had your chance. It's not up to you anymore. You won't open your eyes. I will.
Something coils my head around my head. The pressure on my skull is unbearable. I hear something shatter.
Your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined. Tell me, my new friend. What do you see?
Oh gosh, I'm scared. I want to answer. But they've grabbed onto my head and won't let me talk. But what I see is... I close my eyes.
That won't do. Open your eyes. Open them. Open them now.
What is it doing to me?
Open, open, open. Open, open, open. Open, open, open.
Oh, that was a splatter at the end.
Oh, it seems I did it again. You can't see anymore, right? You can't talk anymore, right? You can't think anymore, right? Then, this is farewell. Thank you for trying, friend. Even though you were a liar, I leave this piece of myself here with you. I must go. I must look for the right person. Someone who can tell me how I look. Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
There's something in my hand. It's what they left behind. What is it? It feels important. But I can no longer open my eyes. Nice. I think we finalized the game. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.